Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Avis, welcome back to an episode. In today's episode, I'm going to showcase you guys a pretty interesting brand new Roblox UGC series. In today's episode, I'm going to showcase you guys some brand new Cyberpunk themed items. So without further ado, let's start today's episode and let's take a look at these pretty awesome items. Alright boys and girls, so there we go, background music is running and let's head over to the avatar shop and let's take a look at these pretty interesting Cyberpunk themed items of course. In the past few months, we have received quite a lot of Cyberpunk themed UGC items, which is really amazing. And in today's episode, we're going to make, I guess, kind of a recap as well, because I definitely want to showcase you guys some of these older items as well. So let's just start. So now we can find all of these Cyberpunk themed items right here. We're going to ignore the cyber themed items. I think we might actually keep those for a different episode, but yeah, in today's episode we're just going to focus on all of the Cyberpunk themed items. On page number 5 we can find the first 3 items right here, the Cyberpunk headgear and the respirator. One of them is made by Urias and the other one was made by Urbanize. I think these items are pretty amazing. The next items we can find are made by Xenius Prime and are actually kind of the first Cyberpunk set that we have received on the Roblox UGC Catalog. Right here we have the Night Cycles made by Xenius Prime, a very nice back accessory. On the next page we can find more of these items from the UGC set made by Xenius Prime. We of course have right here the face mask, a pretty amazing looking hat, the Cyberjaw headgear right here, which is pretty cool as well, and some more headgear, and then of course we have the katanas, which are pretty amazing as well. We can of course also find some more of these Night Cycles right here, which look pretty amazing as well. The next items we can find are pretty much once again a set right here made by Zealosity. We have of course the pretty cool looking visors right here made by Zealosity, the very nice looking collars right here, then we have the face mask and of course the katanas right here, which are pretty amazing as well. Next up we can find more of these collars, which are pretty awesome as well. I've definitely showcased these in a previous episode, so the link will be in the description down below for them if you just want to see the video about those items. And of course right here we have by GENKROCO, pretty cool looking cyberpunk hairstyle, also known as the Keanu Reeves hair, which is pretty cool looking, a very nice item. On page number 3, we can find some of the brand new Cyberpunk themed items right here made by some of the brand new Roblox UGC creators. The first ones right here are made by 0929 Legos. Some really awesome looking Cyberpunk mask right here. I think they're pretty amazing. Next up we can find a pretty cool looking Cyberpunk weapon right here made by GuestCapone. I think this one looks very awesome. And the Cyberpunk sniper rifle right here made by GuestCapone as well. And then of course we can find by one of the brand new Roblox UGC creators right here by Zorro, the Cyberpunk respirators. I think these are pretty amazing as well. Next up we can find the Cyberpunk Sniper series made by Caio. I think this series is pretty amazing. We're just going to take a look at some of these, which are pretty awesome. Next up we can find some of the sets right here made by John Drinking. I personally think that these are pretty amazing and we're definitely going to take a look at some of these, but I've made a review for one of these, so I'll leave the link in the description down below. On the next page right here we can find some of the cyber guns, which are pretty awesome as well, and I think we're going to take a look at some of these made by Inkwaves. I think these are pretty amazing. Next up we have a lot of these weapons made by John Drinking. I think they're pretty awesome. And now let's focus on the last few items from the Cyberpunk series right here. Right here we can find the Cyberpunk, I guess, kind of katanas. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but I think they're pretty awesome looking and I definitely wanted to showcase these as well, made by Maycon right here. Some very nice looking items. And then last but not least, of course, right here we have all of these cyber themed items, which I'm probably going to keep for a separate review, but you can see we have a lot of these which are pretty amazing looking as well. So now let's take a look at all of these Cyberpunk themed items in full detail of course. So right here we have the first item, the Night Cycle. I think this one is pretty amazing, made by Xenius Prime. So right here we can find some of these items by Zealosity right here from, I guess, the first Cyberpunk set that we have received on the Roblox UGC Catalog. I think these are pretty amazing looking, very nice items to be completely honest. I've showcased them in the past. Like I said, link for these reviews I guess will be in the description down below. These are very nice looking items overall. I think they have a really cool design and just look really amazing. And now we can find the first few items right here from the, I guess, brand new releases for the Cyberpunk series. Right here the items by 0929 Lego. These are pretty awesome looking. These Cyberpunk mask right here cost 45 Robux. This blue one currently has 1153 favorites, which is pretty awesome and was lastly updated on December 19th, 2020, and I think it looks actually quite nice. Quite a cool looking item overall, and well, it's kind of futuristic themed, which is really amazing. And then of course we have a few different color variations right here. We have the Cyberpunk mask in black, very nice, for 45 Robux. This one currently has 1353 favorites. Next up we can find the Cyberpunk mask in white right here for 45 Robux. This one has 1037 favorites. The purple one, which currently has 1153 favorites. The green one, which currently has 492. The Cyberpunk mask in yellow, which currently has 275 favorites. The red one with currently 500 favorites, and the pink one right here with 467 favorites. So some very nice items. Actually, these match quite well with my current avatar. I might have to buy one of them. I think they look pretty amazing overall. Very nice looking items. And right here, of course, next up we have these pretty awesome looking rifles made by GuestCapone. I think these are pretty amazing looking back accessories. First up we have the Type 15 Cyberpunk auto rifle for 100 Robux, which is actually the cheapest price possible for back accessories. So this one is very affordable, really amazing looking item as you can see. Links will be in the description down below if you want to buy any of these items, feel free to do so. This item currently has 353 favorites, was lastly updated on December 20th, 2020, and just looks really amazing. Next up right here we can find the Cyberpunk sniper rifle for 100 Robux, once again which is the cheapest price possible for back accessories, so this item is very affordable. This one currently has 249 favorites and was lastly updated on December 20th, 2020. Next up right here we can find the Cyberpunk respirators made by Zoro. I think these are pretty awesome looking, very detailed. These items cost 15 Robux, and as far as I'm concerned this is actually the cheapest price possible for face accessories, so these items are really affordable. This one was lastly updated on December 25th, 2020, and has currently 762 favorites, a very nice looking item. Next up right here we have a few different color variations. The cyan one has currently 1491 favorites, pretty awesome. We have the green one right here which currently has 3000 favorites, very nice item. Then we have the purple one right here, the red one of course, which looks really amazing actually, which currently has 5555 favorites, quite a nice number right here. And those were all of these respirators. I think they look actually really nice, some very cool looking items as you can see. And next up of course we have the Cyberpunk snipers right here made by Caio. I think these are really amazing looking, a very nice series made by him, and yeah, these are just very nice items. This one currently has 17,000 favorites and the other one has currently 30,000 favorites, so some pretty amazing items. Next up right here we can find this pretty cool looking mask right here made by John Drinking. It's actually part of a set right here which is pretty awesome. I think this one looks very nice. And then we of course have right here a different color variation, very nice. I might make a separate review for those, so just stay tuned for that. So next up right here we have the cyber gun which looks pretty awesome, made by Inkwaves. I think this is quite a nice item right here, which currently has 126 favorites, costs 300 Robux, which is quite pricey I think for a back accessory, but still looks quite decent. A very nice item right here. And then of course we have a different color variation which looks quite nice as well. Next up we can find right here these last items from the Cyberpunk series. These pretty cool looking katanas, I would call these. These are very amazing looking, made by Maycon right here as you can see. The detail on these items is just absolutely incredible, and I think all of these just look really amazing. The first item costs 68 Robux with Roblox Premium, and without Roblox Premium it's actually going to cost you 90 Robux. The cheapest price possible for waist accessories is actually 50 Robux, so these items are a little bit more expensive, but I still think quite affordable. So this one currently has 226 favorites and looks pretty amazing. The next item we can find is this one, which is a back accessory, really awesome looking. I'm a really big fan of this one. This is actually the cheapest price possible for back accessories, and I think it looks really amazing. This one currently has 1087 favorites, which is quite nice. Might have to buy this one. This one actually looks really nice. And of course right here we have the waist accessory version, as you can see. Once again 90 Robux for the price tag without Roblox Premium, and with Roblox Premium you can save some Robux, which is just really nice. This item currently is 598 favorites, and well, it's a pretty cool looking waist accessory I think. Next up we have this yellow one or golden one as a back accessory, which is pretty nice. And of course we have the green one, a very nice color as well. And I'm pretty certain the red one right here, which looks pretty amazing. I think this might be the one that I'm personally going to buy. And last but not least we have the blue one right here, which looks pretty amazing as well. So that's it for today's episode. I really hope you enjoyed today's video about the Cyberpunk themed items right here. You can see these look really amazing overall, and I think it's just a very nice series. So yeah, if you want to buy any of these items, feel free to do that. Links will be in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.